So today we'll have a look around just to see what I've decided to bring out into the woods with me today. I'm not actually staying out for the night, I'll admit, but since there was half decent weather, I thought why not at least get out for the day. And you know, unfortunately the recent storms have made this wood a little bit, well, you've got to be careful because there is quite a few down trees, but this area is looks to be relatively safe. So regarding gear wise, thought I'd bring out the Helinox Sunshare Forest Green. It's pretty lightweight. I don't know the exact amount off the top of my head, but I have taken it out quite a few times, and I mean, I've loved it. Yes, you can get the smaller versions of it, but being brutally honest, I wanted something more of a back, and that does that. Hammock wise, we've got the Jungle Safari hammock double XL. That is from Hennessy Hammocks. I have done a few modifications to it, a bit like the cinch buckles up here, rather than using the actual normal ropes. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you can tie knots, great, they're not too bad, but these cinch buckles were from Henge Hammocks, and like I say, I've just used my own piece to just kind of lock all that in, and you know, it's worked easier for me, easier to adjust it, easier to sort it out. Just the ground tarp there, I mean, it's just a DD Magic Carpet XL, tiny, weighs next to nothing, it is always a decent size. You can get them in two sizes, I believe, but that is the one I kind of stuck with. Backpack wise, that's Osprey Exos. No, it's not Osprey Exos, tell a lie. It is Osprey Ether Plus 85. I do have a few selections of backpacks, but since I was coming up today with that, I thought that would be probably the best thing to go by. Let's see, I got my cook kit there down there. Make myself a bit of tea in a bit. I've never actually tried the Jetboil skillet out. It will be the first time giving it a shot outside. Jetboil I've used numerous times. Great bit of kit. Not the most lightweight, but again, kind of depends what you're looking for. And then regarding the actual tarp that has been used, it has been the Bushman Ultralight 4x3 meters. To be honest, I found it quite difficult to find a 4x3 meter tarp. This one was from a Polish company actually. Obviously cost a little bit more to get over to the UK, but it wasn't too much of a problem. But yes, I wanted one that has the 4 meter length, but on only the 3 overwards, because I do have some 4x4 tarps and they are great. They weigh a lot more, because obviously they're a thicker tarp. But with this, like I say, it is kind of the perfect. So I could do with readjusting it a little bit because it's a bit pressed up there, but it's not too bad. Ridgeline wise, oh, let me move around this way so I don't trip over this. I do have some of Dutch's gear, which people might be aware of in the hammocking community. That's the Dutch Wasp, which, I mean, you don't need them by any shadow of a doubt, but they really do just, you know, if you don't really fancy tying knots, and they really should have put that on the ridgeline as well because it's drooping a bit, but never mind. And as for the actual guy lines, I'm using the hookworms, which again are really useful in the sense that you can just adjust them. You can drag the piece of cord out. In fact, let me just have a look. If I just pull this here, as you can see, it goes back and forth, and then if you grab it, put a little loop in it and loop round, perfect. And on the other side, Dutch hook. But as for that, that's pretty much just the gear I've come out with today. Gonna move a few things around, get myself sat down and introduce myself. Probably do a little bit of cooking. Just it's only eggs, nothing too special, but it's I don't honestly fancy eating particularly anything else, so perfect. I will be back with you in a few moments. So hello everyone. I'll admit it does feel a little bit strange sitting talking in front of a camera, but you know, we've all got to get kind of try and get used to things like that, and I'm sure over due time I will get a little more used to it. But no, I've always enjoyed the outdoors to some extent. I mean, only over probably the past couple of years I've kind of started getting out, you know, buying gear, just enjoying time in the woods, you know, just away from everything to kind of reset. I haven't done a huge amount of, you know, overnighters and the rest yet. I did do, probably last year I did 2 trips up in Scotland. I might just clip some parts in here now, just to show you kind of what that was like there. So but no, it was a wonderful time up in Scotland. I can't remember exactly where it was. If I do remember, I'll make a note of it. It was Loch Garant, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, it was a lovely time. It was a bit of a nightmare getting to it, but that's a story for another time. But no, I've been thinking about trying to do something on YouTube for a while, more just as a hobby at first, just to see if I enjoy it, see how things go. And I've watched quite a lot of YouTubers, especially around the UK, who do a lot of wild camping over in the lakes and various other places, and quite a few of them have sort of just said, you know, get out there, try it, do it, and just go for it. And I thought, why not? You know, I do hope this summer, everything permitting, that I will be able to have quite a few adventures, and it'll be interesting to, you know, take everyone along for the ride. How entertaining that's going to be is another is another story. We'll have to see how it goes. But I am hoping that as things progress, you know, I mean, at this moment in time, I don't even have a channel or a name for the channel. This was sort of a trial run, just to, you know, try things out, edit a few things, because yeah, I have an IT related background, but editing and all the rest is not something I know a huge amount about. So we'll have a play around. But like I say, the technology wise, it's, especially with like camera equipment, microphones, things like that, I did generally have, because I you know, that type of background, and drones as well. It's not really a good day for drone footage, I'll admit, but I do plan on taking that, as well as I do have a 360 camera that I'll be taking along. But no, the actual direction of what I hope to do is more just get comfortable with doing things like this, you know, enjoying the outdoors, taking everyone with me. How often videos will be coming out, who knows? It's extremely early days, but I'm hoping I enjoy it, and hoping to become somewhat part of the community, especially, you know, wild camping in the UK and things like that. There's people have tend to have got to know each other over time, and, you know, camps together and things like that. I mean, again, we're talking early days here, but it's awesome to try and look forward to. I am hoping to get a few trips up into Scotland over the summer, again, where they're kind of permitting, because I'll admit I haven't really camped in terrible weather. Most of the time it's been pretty mild, the odd bit of rain, but I do hope to, you know, get out more just in general, and then grow my confidence to be able to, you know, hit the top of hills over in the lakes. It's like, you know, I'd love to get myself up there and You know, just get my fitness up in general, just to sort of go out and explore, and I've got no excuse really to go from there. But yeah, it was just a little introduction, and who knows, I mean, this video might not even surface, but it's hopefully it's a start of something I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to crack on and just cook some eggs, you know, just relax for the evening, and just go on from there really. But might come back towards the end, probably going to capture another little bit of footage, have a little bit of a play around, and just see how things get on. But yeah, thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate, like I say, if this does actually end up being released, I appreciate you watching it and all the rest. But yeah, take care. Thanks. So I'll admit, one thing I did realise is that I forgot to bring the extension for the pot, the pan. As in, on the actual jet boil, you can get the pot stand, which, as you can see, I forgot to bring. So that's why I was kind of keeping it above, because I know some people who put the pan straight on, who put the pan straight onto the actual jet boiler, it has melted the plastic below. So that was kind of my silly fault, but never mind. Still made a good egg, so I know it's not exactly anything fancy in the way of cooking, but you know, it does me for the day. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with it. The non-stick serve stand, I know I did put a little bit of oil in, but you know, that egg was just skating around in the pan, so it'll be impressive to see what other things. I mean, I have seen other people across the internet show the performance of it, but I'm actually really impressed firsthand. So yeah, who knows what it'll end up getting used for, but I'm going to enjoy my food and such now anyway, so see you later for now. Bye. So I've quite enjoyed just relaxing out today. I mean, it's been a few hours just sort of chilling and relaxing, but now it is starting to get a little bit cold and dark. Well, not really dark, not quite yet anyway, because of these good summer nights, but still, like everything, no trace left. It's bad enough all the rubbish that gets left in places, so let's not try and ruin it for absolutely everyone. But time to get myself back through. The walk itself's not actually too far, but we will see which way we take out. Like I say, it usually is a lot nicer once, like I say, summer comes, and a lot of these areas here are a lot more bushed up, because over in the distance there is actually a path over there, which you get the odd few people down, but not too many, but you can't really see it half the time anyway. That's where I usually sit, but it does help it out just a little bit more. Right, well, I'm going to carry on getting through the woods, and I will probably catch you once I'm back in the car. So yeah, just got back. Like I say, it didn't take me too long to walk. It's a relatively small wood, more convenient than anything else. But no, I've really enjoyed it. I don't know what will come out of it all. You know, we'll have to see how things go on. But if you have sat here and watched it, then I appreciate your time. Thank you very much, and hopefully, come the future, I'll get more adventures out. Yeah, today was a bit more simple and just a trial and error, but you know, it's like anything, we all just see how it goes, don't we? But yes, perfect, and thank you very much. Take care now. Bye.